Hello there, I hope you're all well. Now, this is just a really quick video because I've just arrived in my clinic and I just was thinking about how later in my career, so I've been doing beauty for about 5 years, in the later years I've really developed a way of preventing injury, and I'm just not as sore and tired and having all these pains in my body as I used to when I first started. Now, I think there's a lot of good tips here, and I'm not going to be telling you, all the manual handling stuff, because I really do hope that you know that. But if you do watch this and you go, oh, I actually don't know how to position my body for a massage or wax or whatever, do let me know, because I can create a video on that as well. But today I just wanted to share a really simple tip with you. So for those of you who don't know, I'm also a remedial massage therapist. So I did my diploma in that, and I was able to understand through that training, understand how the body works, how muscles work, and a lot to do with stretching and just essentially how muscles work. So I have a really helpful tip with you, that if you can adopt it and you can bring that into your life, you're probably going to prevent a lot of injury. It's something I do as well. So we have this idea that the stretching, that we should stretch, right? Everyone's like, oh, you gotta stretch before work, you've la-da-da-da-da. But when it comes to stretching, we have this idea, you can kind of think about the track and field runners, you know how they're doing the calf stretches and the hamstring stretches and all of that, and the quad stretches. And they're basically, I'll show you for your wrist, they're doing this. So they're pulling back, it's a static stretch. Now, the funny thing is that actually doing a static stretch before you perform manual labor or strenuous exercise, or whenever you're going to put force onto the muscle. So whenever you do static stretching, you're actually putting yourself at more risk of injury. Now, let me just repeat that. When you're doing static stretching, so holding a stretch for about 7 seconds before you go to do strenuous or heavy lifting or loading, you're putting yourself at more risk of injury. So, with that being said, that's probably gone, what? That's completely wrong. That's against everything I've learned, and I understand you might feel like that, but this is the research. So they have done a lot of research on this, and that is the truth. So what's the alternative? It's actually warming up your muscles. So instead of doing a static stretch like this, perhaps it's on your wrist area, you're actually wanting to warm up. So static stretching is great at the end of the day when you've been contracting, because all day you're contracting your muscles back and forth, contracting. But then, so you're doing all that all day, so it's shortening the muscle, it's strengthening, it's building that muscle. So at the end of the day, you actually want to do your static stretches because it allows the muscle to kind of lengthen and elongate. Whereas at the start of the day, you don't want to be doing that because your muscle is already relaxed. So you actually want to warm it up. You want to bring blood supply. So this is your wrist. Go both ways. Do both at the same time. It goes for neck rolls. And you can do your shoulders and you can do your hips. Let me know if you want like a full body routine of what to do. It can, honestly, it just has to take 5 minutes, probably 7 minutes for your whole body. But that's the key. So warm up at the start of the day, especially those wrists, especially for massage therapists. And at the end of the day, then do your static stretching, because the last thing you want to do is put yourself at more risk for injury. Now, that is the tip that came to mind today. If you are watching and you do have an awesome tip to share with other beauty therapists, please pop that below. And if you do want a separate video on how to position your body as a massage therapist, as a waxer, whatever, let me know, and I'll make an effort to actually show you in my clinic how I position my body and what the correct movements are. So Have a wonderful day, beauty therapists. I love connecting with you, and we'll speak soon. Bye.